Well, first of all, we're very, very excited to be here in Hawaii. Our team is very honored to have the opportunity to be here. I want to congratulate Coach McMackin and the University of Hawaii football team on their season. I think their season really was very similar to ours. You know, a lot of people at the beginning of our season didn't think much of our team and weren't picked very high, and started off, faced a lot of adversity early in the season. And we're able to overcome that and wind up, having a great season. Again, winning 9 games, had a big win over Notre Dame, and their season has been very similar. I mean, tremendous football team, very honored to come here and play a top 25 ranked team in the country, and our guys have absolutely were thrilled at the opportunity to come to Hawaii, and have enjoyed our stay so far, and we're looking forward to Friday and having a great game. I think this game and this matchup is one of the most exciting. Has the makings of one of the most explosive bowl games of the season. So it's be a great event on Friday, and looking forward to competing, and very honored to be here. Our players are guys that have worked really hard as a team. We're a very close football team, and the 2 guys to my right represent the great leadership that we have on our football team. Our team is young men with great character. You know, we're a high academic school. We're like in the top 100 academically out of 6,100 universities, and I'm very proud of what our team's been able to accomplish on and off the field, and look forward to a great game and competition with Hawaii on Friday.
Thanks, Coach. I agree with Coach Graham. I think there's going to be a great ball game. I think in watching, both of us have watched a lot of film, and our players all have watched video, and there's going to be a lot of great athletes out on the field. I saw where this is, of all the 35 bowls, this is one of the 6th best, ranked as the 6th best matchup. And I really believe that. I believe they're excellent athletes. Coach Graham has done a great job of coaching. You can tell they're very well coached. And I'd like to say that the leadership, we feel so good to be in the Sheraton Hawaii Bowl. It's, I think, one, if not the top bowl in the country. David Matlin does a great job, really takes care of the teams. I'm sure Coach Graham would agree with me. And we're here because of our senior leadership. And, I'm anxious for you to talk to the players, because they're the ones that make the plays, and they have gotten us here. And, I'd also like to say that I'm really proud of my players. I'm really proud of my staff, and we're really honored to be here at the Sheraton Hawaii Bowl.
Questions?
It's been, it rained a little bit, I guess, yesterday and last night, but, our guys really pretty much just traveled yesterday. We had a great practice today. It had a little humidity. I mean, it was humid, but I'm sure it'll clear up and be great. But I can tell you, just like Coach said, I can tell you I've been to a lot of bowl games, and this bowl game for us is, I don't know if there can be a better one. And so far, just, the events, you look at the itinerary and all the things that they do here is very different than a lot of the bowl games that we've been to in the past. And so first class ran, and again, we're thrilled to be here in Hawaii. And some people ask me about the weather. Well, it's 34 degrees in Tulsa, so we're loving the weather.
Same follow-up for GJ real quick. Either of you, Charles, have been out here to Hawaii before, and is this exactly the kind of weather you kind of expected at all?
No, sir. I've never been to Hawaii, and it was, like Coach said, it was raining a little bit yesterday, and but it's cleared up. We had a great practice, and like Coach said, it's 34 back in Tulsa, so I love it.
I also have never been to Hawaii, but I mean, we're just really thrilled to be here, enjoying the opportunity to play in a bowl game, and just really just can't wait till the game comes.
Hey, Charles, in preparing for the matchup, we've seen this offense perform all season long and put up numbers. What have you seen on tape that makes you say pretty darn good offense, or what can you do against that offense?
I mean, they do a real good job of executing their game plan, and I mean, we watch film on them, and they make plays. They have great playmakers at wide receiver and a good passing game, good quarterback. We just have to go out there and really just execute our game plan.
GJ, your offense, the no-huddle with that, where does that come from? And philosophically, you must have a blast as a quarterback of an offense like that.
Yeah, for sure. That's the reason, I chose Tulsa, and it's awesome. It's a dream come true playing this offense for a quarterback. And, talking a little bit about Hawaii's defense, they lead the nation in getting turnovers, and that's something we pride ourselves in, is taking care of the ball. So that, that's going to be a great matchup there. And they're very well coached and very well disciplined in their schemes, and, it's going to be a great matchup.
GJ, kind of following up on the idea of going up against a team that creates a lot of turnovers. Does that, you guys run some high-risk plays and some different things and different sets. Does that kind of change at all what you guys do, knowing that there's a lot of ball hawks on the other side? You have the ability to cause turnovers.
I think we just got to go out and execute our game plan. And, obviously they're great at taking the ball, but we just got to go out there and play our game. And we've played a lot of great defenses this year, and so we just got to go out and execute our our offense.
What has happened, if I could ask the players for Tulsa, kind of what has happened over the course of this win streak? What has come together for this team? Where this team is mentally, and how ready this team is to sort of try to extend that streak?
We really, like Coach said, we had a lot of adversity at the beginning of the year, and after that Notre Dame game, we kind of came together as a team. That was a big win for us, going down there to South Bend and beating those guys. And ever since then, we've just been kind of on a roll, and we go into the games expecting to win, and it's going to be a great matchup, and we just got to go out there and execute our game plan.
I guess, Charles, just coming down here, obviously the Hawaii Bowl and all of the events that you guys will be taking part in, and taking in the scenery and being out here for the first time. But at the end of the day, at the end of the week, there's the game against the home team Warriors. Just what your guys' approach is in regards to the business aspect of this trip.
Yeah, I mean, we're really focused. I mean, we got a really great leadership, and we came down here to enjoy Hawaii. Basically, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be in Hawaii. We want to enjoy it, but we know that we have a task at hand, and that is a game that we have to play. And that's what we're here for, and that's what we want to do, and come out with a win.
Greg, I think this is your third Hawaii Bowl.
In GJ, Brian Maniz kind of also represents kind of something like that. But that having a quarterback in your huddle who's mobile and can do all those kinds of things, does that kind of help you in preparing for what you might see Friday again against Maniz? How would you kind of compare both of them?
Yeah, I mean, they're both great quarterbacks. I mean, they do a good job of using their feet and to evade defenders and then getting the ball to a wide open receiver. I mean, the best thing is try not to let them beat you. That's really what we have to do, is just control them running the ball and making plays, and just make sure we have good tight coverage on the receivers.
Well, I'll tell you this. I was thoroughly impressed when we broke the film out and started watching this year's offense. Their receivers, the difference, I would tell you, the run game, the running back, the run game, the system and how they've tweaked the system. I'll be real honest with you, I'm more impressed with what they're doing now. I'm an old defensive guy, so I like being able to run the football, and they've got a big physical running back that does a great job. And what they're doing, what I call the pistol set, is different than what they've done before. But I'm even more impressed with how they distribute the football. They're #1 passing offense in the country. Very, very efficient. They're not just really before in 04, 03, we actually played them in 03 and won, and then came out here in 04 and lost. But it was really a pass first, and that was really, they didn't run hardly at all. But I've been impressed with the balance that they have. They take what you give them. Very, very well coached. So I would tell you that, the job that they've done as far as preparing and coaching their kids, I'm very, very impressed with. Their offense will be a handful for us, and their system is, no question, hasn't missed a beat from where it was before, and I would think they've improved it from the standpoint of watching Greg catch that ball and run with it is really scary, and their receivers yards after catch is very impressive, and they've had a lot of impressive receivers play here over the years, and Timmy Chang and that crew. Have had some great quarterbacks, but I'm as impressed with this quarterback, this receiving core, and this running back. I couldn't put anybody that I've watched in the past ahead of this group. I think they're that good.
How is it that both coaches, with your defensive backgrounds,
We're fired up regardless, just to have the opportunity to go against the #1 offense. It's just been the same story all year. Everybody's pass offense versus our pass defense. We're just focusing. We take care of our jobs and create takeaways and get turnovers, then we'll be able to come out here with victory.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'd like to say something. I'd like to say whoever set the odds on this game doesn't know a whole lot about football, or I don't know what they were smoking. Because I've watched this team for 2 weeks now, and this is going to be a great football game. These are two evenly matched football teams, and there's going to be a lot of athletes on the field, excellent athletes that are going to be playing at the next level, and I just wanted to mention that.
Thanks, everyone.